Today, we're going to be talking about toxic philosophy. So, before you tune out, philosophy is something that we are living by every single day. We don't think that we do, but we actually do. Because when we're talking about philosophy, we are talking about religious ideals. We're talking about political philosophy. We're talking about corporate philosophy. We're talking about government philosophy. We're talking about a lot of different things. And one of the most dangerous kinds of philosophy is a philosophy that creates a delineated line between people. Philosophies that create a us versus them mentality that happens a lot in politics and in religion. Now, a lot of people have a sense that their side is really, truly the best. Cults are not just simply religious institutions or political ideals. They can be anything. I joined a cult that was a drum and bugle corps. And it was an organization that had this like weird ethos about how great it is, and you're either in or you're out. And I ended up rising as high as you can in this organization. And the cultishness is what eventually does everybody in at a certain point. It is the kind of thing that resembles a religious institution. But I've seen this kind of thing happen with martial arts groups, with drum and bugle corps, with religions, with political ideology. And what we're seeing right now in our world is the toxicity of ideas that are truly insane, that people are getting indoctrinated into themselves and acting in the world in absolutely ridiculous ways that are making our civilization a worse place to live. But I'm not necessarily here to talk about sociology. I am here to talk about this with you. And so, spirituality and your niche about what your relationship is with your higher self. I want to talk about that for a second. In what way is this being influenced by some kind of external dogma? Now, I'm not at all saying that religion is a bad thing, because it most certainly is not. It's a great comfort. It's a very important thing throughout the eons of history for people to relate to the higher part of themselves, to understand their relationship with a creator. It's a very important thing, but it has also been something that has created a lot of delineated lines between people. And we have seen this with every named religion that there is. Specifically, I'm looking at those religions that are Abrahamic religions, that's Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. There's been a lot of this kind of distortion within those spaces that have created some really bad things. And so, what I'm here to talk about is toxic ideals in you. A lot of people feel like they are shedding the shackles of religion by being an atheist. And then they join a group of atheists and become exactly what they left. And I've seen people leave cults immediately, join another cult and go, gosh, I sure am glad that I'm done with that old cult. My new cult is way better. We're right. Okay. These toxic ideas that are external in nature, they don't connect you with your heart. They may be a part of groups that love bomb you, that come to manipulate you into how much money and time you give the group, but they are not you. And these ideals can help you create quite an illusion about who you are in relation to the group until the day that they decide that you don't fit in anymore. Then you find out just how unimportant you actually were. What is your relationship with your spirit beyond the dogma of a group that you might be associated with? What is your relation with humanity that goes beyond your very tightly held political philosophy right now? In what way is your heart able to make the world a more gentle and loving place? Do you find yourself angry? Do you find yourself pitted against others because of ideas that you have? If so, are those ideas yours, or are those ideas that you have adopted based upon things that other people have taught you? Now, sometimes it's really hard to self-evaluate these things. I've seen groups that are heavy-handed that are Buddhist. I've seen groups that are incredibly heavy-handed that are associated with soccer teams. And I've seen these same sorts of groups, and they provide this cult-like atmosphere that are multi-level marketing ventures that make people feel like they are really starting a new culture of wealth by selling foundation to women. And so let's strip all of that away and go down to, how does your spirit relate to itself? How is your spirit at peace with the life that you are living right now? How does your spirit communicate with the Almighty? Do you understand your space in this universe? Do you understand that you are so immensely valuable? Just you. These toxic, cult-like ideals are ones that are infecting your value. And it's time to let them go, because our world and your life is getting worse because of them. You have the power and ability to make the world a better place everywhere you stand. You have the power to make the people around you a little bit more happy, and more importantly, to live a life where you enjoy peace, inspiration, and a wonderful sense of your space in this world. So, well, God, Jeremy, how do I do that? Start every single day with a 3-minute meditation, 3 to 5 minutes on, who am I now? I am, fill in the blank, I am Jeremy. And today I am care. Today I am love. Today I am order. Today I am peace. Today I am connection to others. And get rid of toxic ideals that have you espousing things that are not made or for you. Cults serve a purpose. They often create a structure that people like to have because there's a hierarchy in every single one of these things. It feels good to be on the inside of one of these things. It feels good to work your way up to the top. But at the end of it, is it actually nourishing you? Is it healthy for everybody around you? Or is it just simply an ethos that takes your time, takes your money, takes your spirit, and doesn't value you the way that you have valued it? Spirit is about communing deeply with yourself, with the earth. It is about connecting to the natural world around you. Spirit is about the wonder that you have when you just look up at night into the beautiful starry sky and you see the Milky Way and you go, my God, what a brilliant thing that I get to have consciousness right now. And to connect with the great beyond. You have within you everything you need to be the most loving, high frequency, and incredible human being that you can be. You don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need anybody else's rules. You don't need anybody else's endorsement of your value. You already have it. You simply need to understand the value of your soul and your consciousness in your body, and to let go of outside forces that try to manipulate you and take your time and your money. You deserve more than that. I want you to live a life of loving yourself, of loving the people around you, and go be something great.